There comes a time in every great boxer's career when they have to beat the man who beat the man. And while Larry Holmes wasn't technically the lineal champion in 1988, in the eyes of boxing fans, he was the must-have name for any heavyweight resume for a fighter to truly claim flag-bearer status in the heavyweight division. As documented in our previous videos in the series, Tyson had fought an array of technically renowned boxers during his reign as champion. However, their skill sets were primarily imitations and paled in comparison to the legendary arsenal the long-reigning king Larry Holmes brought to the table.
Larry Holmes will kill you, literally kill you if you let him.
It was arguably the most important fight of prime Mike Tyson's career, and time has remembered it as one of the most significant fights in heavyweight history. The night Tyson sought revenge for his boxing idol. Let's take a look.
Now let's see if the pace changes or anything. Good right hand, good combination, scored! Holmes is coming.
Larry Holmes burst onto the heavyweight scene in 1978 after successfully challenging Ken Norton for the WBC title. It was a violent affair that culminated in a breathtaking final round where Holmes had to win to get the decision.
Show both fighters courageous as Holmes comes back, scores a kick. He's got under trouble.
Larry Holmes was a relatively unknown quantity by the time he became champion, having only shared the ring with one notable name in Ernie Shavers. But behind the scenes, his reputation was infamous, particularly among the heavyweight elites, as the likeness of Larry's style to Ali's made for perfect sparring for top guys like Ernie Shavers and Joe Frazier as they prepared to take on the king of the heavyweight division.
You're going to see two heavyweight champions fighting. One is the phony and one is the real one.
Ali himself took a close liking to Holmes, bringing the dubbed Easton Assassin on board the team as early as 1968, helping to nurture a talent that would one day conquer the golden generation of the heavyweight division. After capturing the title from Norton, Holmes wiped the floor with the rest of the 1970s dwindling contenders, where a certain Michael Gerard Tyson paid close attention while serving time in a youth correctional facility.
I want Larry Holmes to get in the ring and prove to the world that he's the reigning heavyweight champion that he say he is.
With a multitude of talented young fighters on the rise in the early 80s, Holmes had his work cut out for him as he led the charge as the new face of the division. However, one man for the previous generation wasn't quite prepared to allow a new crop to blossom without getting wet.
And I'm coming back because I'm going to be the champ 4 times. I promise you, it'll be a miracle. Holmes will be no contest.
As much as the boxing public wanted to believe that Ali still possessed the smoke required to deal with yet another monster in the heavyweight division, it was clear that this time his chances were slim to none. Ali had been out of the ring for 2 years, and his health